Greenvale. That was Bring Your Dreams Along, and the chorus students worked really hard to get those harmony notes, and they got it. That was awesome. Thank you guys so much. This is really fun, and it will require a tiny bit of audience participation. I promise it's not anything. It will require you guys to pat your knees a little bit to try to simulate the sound of rain. And you'll know what to do. I'll kind of gesture toward everybody, and we'll see how it works. This is really fun one. This is called Listen to the Rain. Thank you all so much. Now our last piece is really fun. It's got a jazz waltz feel. It's called Jazz Cantate, and part of it is in Latin. And it was kind of fun for us to work on a piece that had words from different languages, part in Latin, part in English, and also features the students singing around. Singing around is kind of the fundamental way of how we learn how to sing in harmony. It's when we sing the same song or the same phrase, but different groups start at different times, and the result is harmony. And the kids get more comfortable feeling that and hearing that, and we can apply it to some really cool music. So I hope you enjoy our last piece, Jazz Cantate.
Sing me a joyful
Thank you all so much. Now, we don't usually have the chorus perform first, so I'm going to give a couple of directions to the students. All band students report to the band room to get your instrument ready. Orchestra students report to the music room in the hallway. And the students who are just in chorus can get their belongings from the cafeteria and join their families in the auditorium. So now we're going to start exiting, and there's going to be about a 5-minute stage breakdown as we set up the chairs. Thank you all so much. One more round of applause. All right, Greenvale, we are ready to start the next part of our program. Thank you so much for your patience. This is the 4th grade orchestra. This is the biggest 4th grade orchestra we've had, maybe, I don't know, ever. I don't know, this is 38 kids, so we have a lot of kids who are interested in orchestra this year, which is great. And we have 3 fun selections planned for you. I hope you enjoy this. First one is this Mozart melody, which you also may know as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. All right, now this next piece is one of the songs that we've learned most recently called French folk song. This one is in 3/4, meaning there are 3 beats per measure, which as a string player, it kind of changes around how you start each measure. Sometimes the measure starts with a down bow, sometimes it starts with an up bow. And that's a skill that we have been working on, trying to get our bows moving the same way at the same time. It also features the full D major scale, which is something we practiced a lot this year. And we hope you enjoy this one, French folk song. Now let's find out a little bit about the instruments in this ensemble. Violins, hold up your bows. Hi, violins. This is the violin section. Violins, can you hold out an A? Open A. All violins, here we go. Ready, play. So that's the sound of the violin. Violin is the highest pitched instrument in the orchestra. Let's have the violas. Raise up your bows, violas. Hey, violas. We got 10 violas this year. Viola is a lot like violin, except the instruments are pitched a little bit lower. The strings are pitched lower on the viola. So violas, let's hear your D string. Ready, play. A little bit lower pitched than the violins. And then we have the cellos. We have 4 cellos this year. Cellos, raise your bows. Cellos, let's hear your open D string. All right, that's the sound of the cello. The cello is the lowest instrument in the ensemble, yeah. And also, sometimes we have double bass. We don't have any double bass players this year, but sometimes in 5th grade, students like to switch to double bass, and then we have a really complete ensemble, so that's something to consider. So our final piece for you, the reason I show you that is because the final piece for you is in 3-part harmony. The violins, violas, and cellos all have different notes, and together they create these really fun chords. And this is a fun piece called Strings Rock. I think you'll enjoy our final piece on our program, and I want to thank the 4th grade orchestra again for working so hard this year to learn these instruments. This is their very first public performance. So we hope you enjoy our final piece, Strings Rock. How about one more round of applause for the 4th grade orchestra? Orchestra, stand up. Thank you, Greenvale. Welcome back. This is the 5th grade orchestra on the stage. 5th grade orchestra. Now, these students have been working really hard to put together a challenging program for us. We have some tough music we're about to play, and they've been doing such a great job learning it. The first piece is an arrangement of Tchaikovsky's Overture 1812, and I think you'll really enjoy this one. You'll hear a lot of 3-part harmony in the beginning, especially between the 3 sections, violin, viola, and cello. Thank you so much. This next piece is called Slavonic Dance, and we worked a lot on the high notes, especially on the violins. We learned a few new notes for this song, in particular high G natural, which is when the violin players put their first finger and second finger kind of close together on the E string. And so we worked a lot on this tuning and kind of getting ready for some skills that they will use a lot, especially in middle school orchestra as they continue on with orchestra instruments. So we hope you enjoy Slavonic Dance. Thank you so much. And our final piece for you guys today is the Avengers theme song. And they had a lot of fun working on this one. And this one features some chromaticism. So chromaticism is when we go up one half step at a time, and that can be a tough challenge on the violins, violas, cellos. We have to put our fingers right in the exact spot to get those chromatic notes. So we've been working on this a lot, and we really are excited to play it for you. So without further ado, this is the Avengers theme song. Thank you so much. One more round of applause for the 5th grade orchestra. And I also wanted to recognize Mrs. Debbie Bartow, who is our pianist and accompanies our chorus and 5th grade orchestra. So at this time, brief pause, a couple minutes. We're going to set up the stage for the band, and the band has a great program for you guys. You're in for a real treat, so please stick around. We're going to let the string students leave the stage now, and we'll be right back. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce the Greenvale Elementary Jazz Band. We've had exactly 8 rehearsals, and we're going to play 4 songs for you. We're wearing sunglasses and hats because jazz is cool. Thank you so much. That was Dixie 2-beat, and Dixie is a style of jazz that was popularized in the early 1920s in New Orleans. Louis Armstrong was a great Dixieland player, King Oliver, all those people. Anyway, we're now going to go even farther back and do a blues. The blues is the granddaddy of everything, and we've got boogie blues. That featured some soloists, because improv is really the whole heart of jazz. That was Viam Godick, Brody Conway, and James McCarthy. Now comes West Side Blues. That featured Avia Napier, Noel Gianquanta, and Olivia Macaulay. For our final selection, we're doing something by the great trumpet player Miles Davis. So enjoy. And so it begins and ends. As most of you know, I'm retiring at the end of this year, and this is my 40th year of teaching, 36 of them in Eastchester. Thank you. Walt Disney famously said it all started with a mouse, so we're starting our concert with Mickey Mouse March. That's the opening theme for the Mickey Mouse Club television show, which aired from October 1955 to 1959. The first two lines are, "Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me? M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. In the show's opening, the song is partially performed by the characters Dumbo and Jiminy Cricket. It also ended with Donald Duck attempting to hit a gong with the Mickey Mouse Club title on it, but would end with comic results such as them getting hit by lightning, or the gong turning out to be a pie, or Donald just hitting a triangle instead. The song was written by the Mickey Mouse Club host Jimmy Dodd and was published on July 1st, 1955. Now, it comes to my mind that there was another individual that was born in 1955 who was incredibly talented, good-looking, and very accomplished. Can you guess who? I just love hearing him say that. Wow, so it's almost over. So we have one more song with the fourth graders. I can't get over it. I mean, after 40 years, I still can't believe that they can actually play that well. After meeting them in September, they didn't even know how to put their instruments together. Now listen to them. They did a terrific job. So I just wanted to say that, you know, somebody once said, if you love what you do, you'll never have to work a day in your life. And I've been very, very lucky in that I love what I do, and for 40 years, sometimes I didn't feel like I was working at all. When I was waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to schlep here by 7:30, I kind of felt like I was working a little bit, but I really loved working with the kids, and that's been a joy for me, and it's been a great experience. So I am so glad to share this with you guys. And our last number is Let's Go Band. Our first song, Raiders March, was composed in 1981 in the space of a few weeks by legendary composer John Williams for the blockbuster George Lucas and Steven Spielberg movie Raiders of the Lost Ark. A little trivia about the movie. It was the highest grossing film of 1981, earning approximately $354 million worldwide. Remember, that's 1981 money. A live-action Indiana Jones stunt show can be found in Walt Disney World's Hollywood Studios. You know, I gotta be honest with you guys. Since I've started working here, I have never sent an email to you guys. It's all been my wife, Karen. So Karen, would you stand up, please, and take a bow right over there? She's the brains behind the whole operation. We've been married 41 years, and they said it wasn't going to last. And I also have my 3 daughters here with me. Please stand up. They grew up in this auditorium. They have all kinds of memories. They were involved in shows, the EYC, which was a theater group that used to perform here, and they remember me, you know, as a young man doing stuff, so it's quite a full circle. Anyway, our next song is Linus and Lucy, and that refers to 2 friends of Charles Schulz's creation, Charlie Brown. It was composed by American jazz pianist Vince Guardali in 1964 for the TV special A Charlie Brown Christmas, which featured the entire Peanuts gang. The song is now considered an instrumental jazz standard. Rock Around the Clock, our next selection, was composed by William John Clifton Haley and was first performed in 1955 by his rock and roll group, Bill Haley and the Comets. It is generally considered to be the first rock and roll song ever written and brought into creation rock and roll music as we know it today. There was another person who was born in 1955 who was incredibly handsome. Can you guess who? I just love hearing him say that. So I'm a huge Disney fan, as some of the other people on our faculty are. In my family, we've got a saying, never trust anyone that doesn't love Disney or dogs. Anyway, The Circle of Life is the song from Disney's 1994 animated feature film, The Lion King. It was composed by legendary rock icon Elton John with lyrics by Tim Rice. Rice gave him the lyrics to the song at about 2 p.m, and by 3:30, Elton John had finished writing the song and also had recorded a stunning demo. Rice and others were amazed at the speed with which John had composed this now famous piece of music. So enjoy. Okay, for our last number, it's been a tradition since 2012 to do Star Wars. Star Wars was the main title composed by John Williams for the 1977 movie Star Wars. It has become synonymous with the Star Wars franchise. Creator and director George Lucas sold the rights to Star Wars to Disney in 2012 for $4.5 billion. That's with a B. While filming the original 1977 film, Lucas decided to take a $500,000 pay cut to his salary as a director in exchange for full ownership of the franchising merchandising rights. And by 2012, the first 6 films made over $20 billion in revenue. So I think that was a risky thing for him to do because he didn't even know if the movie was going to be successful, but I guess it panned out for him. Anyway, I've got a special guest. Let me get him.
Hi, my name is Charlotte McMahon.
And my name is Noel Giaquinto. We
Both play the saxophone and are in Mr. Zante's 5th grade band. Mr. Zante is a phenomenal teacher and person.
We have made so many amazing memories with him, including all his corny jokes and fun lessons.
We are so disappointed that he will not be our band teacher anymore.
We will always remember our first band teacher and all he has taught us.
I will always remember my first band lesson with Mr. Zante when I could barely even blow into the saxophone, and now I can do so much more thanks to him.
That just goes to show how much Mr. Zante has helped us improve.
We are so honored to have been the last class of your career. We wish you all the best and we will miss you. Thank you so much, Mr. Zante, and happy retirement.
We're not done yet, Dad. Hi, everyone. My name is Jazz Zante, and I'm Doug Zante's daughter. And if you would like to, we would love to have you stay just a bit longer. We're going to be doing an amazing tribute for my dad in honor of his retirement after 36 years in the Eastchester School District. Mr. Zante started teaching here in 1988. My sister Chelsea was born in 1989, and my identical twin Cody and I were born in 1991. So as you can imagine, the auditorium and band room was quite literally our playground. I'm already getting choked up. And Eastchester has been a second home to us. Being a teacher can be a strange experience sometimes because you stay in the same place, yet year after year, you watch the kids around you move on and enter the next phase of their life. Sometimes you stay in contact, but more often than not, life gets in the way. In the 36 years of teaching here, Doug Zante has worked at the high school, the middle school, and both elementary schools. He has given the gift of music to literally thousands of students. I had the honor of student teaching with him in 2016 before I started my own band teaching career in Croton-on-Hudson. To say I learned everything I know from him is an understatement. He has shown me how to be an inspiring, creative, encouraging, and magical teacher. He has shown me firsthand that sometimes you might have ups and downs in your career, but to keep doing what you do best and make music with the kids. Music allows humans to connect with one another on a level that transcends all language. To dedicate your life to giving music to others is not only a very real responsibility, but so incredibly needed in our world. From Playland performances, trips to perform at the MetLife building, those famous jazz band lake house trips, serving as the conductor in the summer of the EYC Music Theater program for decades, to his adored elementary school cookie parties, and of course, his corny jokes. Mr. Zante has given so much to this community, and this community has given so much to the Zante family. More than you can imagine in almost 4 decades. Dad, you are the most incredible musician and teacher I know. I love you so much, and we are so excited to celebrate you. You have impacted so many people just by being you. These past few months in planning this surprise that you're about to experience, I have realized more than ever how important teachers are and the difference you've made in countless lives. And we are going to be showing a slideshow while we set up for our big surprise. So 5th graders, if you want to go pack up in the band room while we get ready.
It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate and party with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, yeah. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. Come on now. Celebrate good times, come on. Let's celebrate. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight.
Dad! For the past few months, this is a huge shock to him. For the past few months, Mom and I, with the help of Diane Passeri and Cody's idea, have been in contact with people who graduated Eastchester from the years of 1993 all the way to 2013. We even have Tommy Drake here from Hastings, where my dad first started his first job. And even more people in the audience. But on stage, we have Tommy Drake, Greg Napolitano, Mike Henry, Zach Toxin, Anthony Gizzo, Anthony Monaco, Matt Parlapiano, Sean McInerney, I hope I said that right, Brian Warshay, Matt Warshay, Kevin Legal, Emily Rizoff, Dan Avastrai, Chelsea Zante, Jim Ritchie, Joe Pidio, I think Craig Gambardella. I think that's everyone on stage. I said Matt Parlapiano. We also were in contact with Dave Wayburn, who's here tonight, Carrie Wagner we talked to, Mike Passeri, Mike Shallow, Anthony Chopa, Chris Fleming is here, Mike Kreuter's here. I don't know if Joe Sierracell is here, but we talked to him. Kat Mulvey, Robert Page, Danny Parker, and Diane Passeri. And there's many more possibly in the audience tonight, and even more who I didn't name. We'd love to acknowledge you, so please stand up and be acknowledged. Woo! Thank you all. We would love for you to jam with us on the next 3 tunes that we're gonna play, Dad. So I'll point to you when it's. Dad, why don't you go right over there? We have some music for you. All right, this is Watermelon Man. We rehearsed last night for 3 hours. That was our one and only rehearsal from 6 to 9 here at the high school. My dad had no clue. So this all came together very quickly. We're now going to play for you Sea Jam Blues. All right, for our last tune, we're going to play Chameleon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Some of these people haven't played since high school, some of them since college, some of them have been playing regularly, but thank you so much to our alumni. At this time, anyone else who's a former student, please come on up on stage. If anyone would like to share a memory too, now would be your time to do it.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for indulging us, and welcome to Doug Zante's Opus this evening. As Jazz said, my name's Tommy Drake. I graduated from Hastings High School in 1990. So when he talked about the 40 years, 36 here, there was 4 in Hastings, and I'm from that original crew. So I'm the old timer on the stage out of this whole group, and feel very privileged to be here tonight. It was great to see Doug put his bathrobe on for that last song tonight and enter into his retirement as a fellow retiree. I had a 25-year career in law enforcement. Welcome to retirement, Doug. And on a personal note, inspiration is something that a lot of educators, my wife's an educator, and inspiration is something that you want to leave people with. You want to inspire them. And if you look at the group that's here tonight, this is inspiration. But then if you look beyond that group, my oldest son is here tonight. He's a tenor saxophone player. He's an 8th grader in Hastings. My daughter is a 5th grader playing the flute. And then my 2nd grader is planning on playing a woodwind, or at least he better. He might not have a choice in that. So that's the inspiration. And think about all the people you've touched. The 20, 30-something people here, the many more people on the list, but then all of our kids and all of their kids and everyone else that you've touched in your life. It's in the thousands, Doug. So thank you for everything. We appreciate everything. God bless you. Anybody else? You can't let a Hastings person end the talk, Eastchester.
Doug, it's been a little while, and I'm actually blown away by being on the stage with Tommy here. I don't know, Tom, if you remember driving me in your 4Runner to Westchester County Music Center, which was another amazing experience that not too many people maybe remember who are out here. But you were a Hastings teacher when you came to teach me at Dobbs Ferry, and that was a little bit odd, Dobbs Ferry and Hastings sort of being the rivals, and it was, come on, man. But the number of years that you spent here and all the different people, all the different musicians, all the different teachers, everyone throughout the county, from Armonk to the furthest reaches, all over the place. And I'm just sorry I wasn't able to get my act together to be on the stage here, but you really have done a lot. And it's not just the musicians, but it's the parents, all of the different families that you've been a part of. And I'm excited to be able to have my daughter and my son here, who's, by the way, a flute player. So just really happy to be able to celebrate this with you. And I think that there are a lot of folks that just are absolutely, ecstatic about being able to see you finish your, well, not finish, but embark on the next stage of your career, right?
I am just so blown away by seeing all these guys here. I mean, and girls. It's amazing. In my wildest dreams, I didn't think anybody could pull you all together and drag you back here, but it's incredible. And I really feel touched by this. I really do. Thank you so much.
Want to do freedom? Freedom one more time? Freedom one last time. love to get a picture with all of the alumni, so come on stage. Is Mike still here? Is Mike Smith here? No, okay. Then Mom, let's just... Trevor, can you take the picture?
Congratulations. Thank you. You're the lighting guy. Brother's picture.